Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're off to sunny Romford. We're going to repair some partially fixed bumpers for a brand new Volkswagen T-Roc, I believe it's called. It looks like they've bought them off of eBay and someone's like plastic welded one of them together. The other one hasn't been repaired. It's like dented and cracked by the look of it. So yeah, we're going to see if we can make good someone else's repair and see if we can put these bumpers right and make them look nice. They're already off the car. It's for one of my subscribers and he's just trying to make life a little easier. I believe it's a salvage car he's doing up himself. The bumpers he's bought, well, I'm guessing he doesn't have much choice, to be fair, because it's a brand new car and there's probably not a lot of parts available for it at the moment. I think it's a 21 plate. So yeah, literally one of the bumpers he's bought has been plastic welded and don't quite look right from the pictures, but it's so hard to tell from pictures, as you all know. And yeah, the rear bumper's dented and got a crease and a crack in it, so he's pulled the bumpers off. I've just on my way to the workshop, I've got to pick up another bumper stand and yeah, we'll head over there, see what they're like, and then I'll come back to you in a mo. See you in a bit. Right guys, we're here. Let's show you the motor. So this is a brand new T-Roc. The bumper's off, it's just clipped on. So this is the bumper he's purchased. I've got to try and sort of make that good. And then down there, someone's had a go at that. He's replaced the bumper, the wing's been changed, the door's been changed, and then we've got a bit of damage around the rear. The rear bumper's just clipped on as well. This is what we're here to fix today. That dent, that mark through there. They're all loose. I've bought some bumper stands so we can just put them on there, work on them, get them sorted. This is literally brand spanking new. He's bought it for the wife, salvage. I think it's done something daft. Yeah, look, 417 miles. That is it. I'm not doing the door and fixing the wing. The wing's a bit damaged here. It's a replacement wing that he bought. But yeah, I'm just here to sort the bumpers for him, so he can kind of get it buttoned up. There's a gazillion plastic trim pieces that have to go on these bumpers and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to sort that for him. And then I think we may be painting this little silver trim goes under the bumper. Might be putting that in body colour if we've got enough time. He did ask. I think he wants it. It kind of looks a bit better. And it goes at the bottom of the bumper. So we're going to crack on. Let's get these bumpers off, get them on a stand, and we'll start addressing some of this damage and getting it sorted. See you in a mo. There we go guys, so I've reshaped all of this and all of this top piece. They haven't actually done a bad job. They have actually plastic welded it both sides properly. I'm going to get the old Wuhan stapler out and we'll put some staples down that crack. It is welded from the other side, and you've got a bit of a crack here. I'm going to try and put a few staples in that. This bit's fine down here. We've got a little crack there to deal with, and then we've got another crack this side to deal with. We try and remelt them the best we can back together. Yeah, put a bit of strength back in them broken areas, but in general they've done an alright job. It just, they didn't shape it very well at all. So we got that somewhere close, and then we'll put a little skim around it and get it looking right. Let's get the old stapler out and start melting some bits in there. There we go, guys, the old Wuhan stapler come in handy again. So what I've done now, all across the crack at the rear, where he'd plastic welded at the front, he hadn't done a bad job, just wasn't shaped very well. He hasn't left any. I would have liked to have seen this mesh lined at the back or stapled, and the same again across that little crack there. So I've just run a few of them hot melt staples through. So what we do is we trim the ends of them off now, a pair of side cutters, and that can stay like that. And now what it's done, we've melted metal throughout the crack on both sides, and it gives it back a bit of rigidity. It was already solid enough, but with the little metal melted through it now, it just makes it that much stronger and more durable. Obviously we've got to work with what we got, getting brand new motors and trying to get the parts for them. They're a small fortune anyway, and if you can find them second hand, they're very few and far between. So we're just trying to, well, make the best of this repair, basically. That's what we're doing. So yeah, I'll crack on. I'll see you in a bit. There we go, guys, that's them all chopped off and filed down, so a bit more strength back in now. And now we had another crack that we had to repair up here. We've managed to get a staple in the side there, and down the corner here, it's very hard to show you, and then I actually just join this little top piece back together there. And where the little cracks were, by this tab here, to melt the sides there and there, and a little bit from here, and on the back of that where they've already melted that, I just run a little bit up there and melted the sides. So that's about as together as we're going to get it for a part repaired damaged bumper. Now we can begin on making the front of it look pretty and start getting that ready for some paint. Then we can move our attention onto the rear bumper and get that repaired. Let's crack on.
for a distant star.
There we go, guys. That's it all levelled back up. I've dremeled out the crack. We've welded a bit of new plastic in now. Give that a little skim of plastic filler. Block that down. Got a tiny bit of shaping to do on this edge. Got a bit of a wobble there, so we'll sort that out as well. Then back onto blocking that down. That should be enough filler, and then we'll go over a little bit of dolphin glaze, final bit of shaping. I'm using Pro XL plastic fill today. First time I've used it. Seems alright. So we'll give it a whirl, carry on, get some more gear, get a bit more of that gear in these little tiny loaves here that have been missed. I'm waiting for my new plastic rod to turn up. The plastic rods I got in that plastic repair kit are not the greatest. They're like a round rod. I've ordered some flat plastic rods for welding them in. It's a lot easier to use, but they've not arrived yet, so we had to make do with the old plastic round ones, but does the job. So yeah, let's crack on and get a skim of that plastic filler in that bit, and then I'll start blocking the rest of that down. See you in a moment.
What we do here is go back.
There we go, guys. Finally ready for a little bit of primer. It was a nightmare. It always is correcting other people's work, trying to make it right. When you do it yourself in the beginning, it's fine. This repair's come out fine. Just going to dust a bit of primer over it. But yeah, when you're trying to correct other people's work, always takes longer than you want it to. So we're ready, we're there. I'll dust a bit of primer over it, and I'll see you in a bit. Right guys, it's now the next day. By the time we got done, prepped, paint ready, and I even mixed the paint up last night, I looked at the phone and it was like 6:05 in the evening, and I was like, it's a bit too late to start the process of painting and clear coating and drying and polishing. I'd have been here till sort of 8-9 o'clock at night. I was like, nah. I said, look, I'll come back tomorrow, get them buttoned up. The repair, well, the front bumper repair took me, let's call it 3.5 hours, give or take. The rear bumper took me a good 3 hours, and then setting up, packing away, chatting, just in general, pretty much consumed my whole day. So I've done all right, realistically, for how bad the repairs were. There were a lot compressor venting. They were a lot worse than I thought. But yeah, it's just one of them things. First job I've ever run over on, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. So I'm back. We are in our new alfresco paint booth. So got a little gazebo set up. It's scorching hot again. I'm gonna bust them out in here now. I got the paint mixed up. I mixed it up last night, so we're ready to go. I've panel wiped them. I'm literally going to sort the gun out, get my mask and my bits, and we'll tack rag them off and start getting some colour on them. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Right, I've covered up the other bumper over there because I've got to do this bottom lip bit. He wanted that done, so he added that on. You only see about an inch of it, but I want to get a bit of colour on that first because I don't want colour wafting over to where my blend area is. So we'll cover that over quickly. We'll get cracking with that. We'll get the blends done on this one, and then I'll open that up and get that done. Let's go. let's do this. Looks like we run out clear. Didn't even notice. Back of the mo. Let's try again. Trying that one today. Quite like it, it's pretty good. Alright, let's get these lamps off. I'll see you soon. There we go, guys. Just let them harden up and then I'll clip them on and start polishing them. Nice. Yeah, that we haven't fully coloured the bottom. He just said dust that over. Just wanted the lip in body colour. It wasn't prepped or anything. It's just literally scotched off. That's what he wanted. He scotched it himself, funny enough. So yeah, that's that done. It's a little underlip that goes under the front bumper bits. He just didn't like it in the silver. He didn't even want me to put colour there. I said no, let me just flick a bit of grey there. And there's the top bit of the bumper. It's not mega nice. Obviously I had to go over someone else's work. It's a hell of a lot better. I did say to him we're not going to get it perfect, hence that repair. Spot on, over the moon, because I've done that start to finish. Someone else's lash up, trying to fix that and sort that out. It's not 1,000,000% perfect, but it's plenty good enough. So yeah, let's let that harden up and we'll get them fitted and crack on. Looking sweet now, no more split. There we have it, guys. Another one done. It's alright to be a bit quick. I forgot to do the other bit and now waiting to go out or something, so I had to be a bit lively on the car and get out. Took all their driveway up. But yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm a bit unhappy with how spot on the repair looked of their repair, but I can only do so much working with other people's fixes, so unfortunately it's just how it goes. One of them things, but it does look very, very presentable, and the back repair start to finish looks spot on because I've done it all, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that is it from me today. Hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend. I'm having some time off, and see you after the weekend. So as always, a massive thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.